What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday, November 28th, 2022. Can't believe this month is almost over. Wow, time flies. Oh, still nursing some bad feelings from Saturday. A lot of good reaction, positive and negative. Just a ton of reaction. Oh boy. So anyways, let's talk about recruiting. If it's Monday, we're doing the recruiting thing. So we had a ton of visitors. Jesus, it was like 30, 40 dudes. It's an insane number of people. Anyways, good news. Let's talk about the highlights. The 5-star 2023 safety, current Alabama commit Caleb Downs did make it to Columbus on Saturday. Did not go to the Iron Bowl. That's a huge feather in the cap for the Buckeyes. Again, we need a 5-star safety, obviously, after watching Saturday. Kid could freaking come in and play tomorrow, probably, as far as I'm concerned. So anyways, he did make the visit. Also, 5-star 2023 defensive end Damon Wilson, who we've been talking about every week, made the visit. And 4-star 2023 defensive end Joshua Mickens. So who else? 4-star, newly targeted 2024 quarterback. 2023 quarterback. Keep fucking that up, don't I? Lincoln Kienholz from the great state of South Dakota did make the visit. That was an official visit, though he has not officially received an offer yet. You got to think that's coming within days. And 5-star 2024 safety KJ Bolden made it. He said he will return. He loved it. From all the intel I have gathered, Samson Okunlola, the tight end or the offensive tackle, did not make the visit. So he was on the fence. We never got any kind of confirmation either way, yes or no. So from all reports are that he did not make it. I could not find any photos of him, not a fingerprint, not anything. So those are the headliners. As we know, we've talked about the decommitments of Mark Fletcher, the running back out of South Florida. Seems like that was a completely NIL related decision, maybe a little bit of staying close to home, but he's probably going to go to Miami or Florida. So, and it gets harder with the NIL money, and kids in Florida will probably stay closer to home if they're going to get 6-7 figures. So, and we know about Brock Glenn, the quarterback that flipped to FSU. The Buckeyes told him prior to that flip that they were going to add another quarterback in this 2023 class, because they will only have 2 quarterbacks on the roster in spring. In just a few months, in just a couple of months, they will only have 2 quarterbacks, Kyle McCord and Devin Brown. So that's why they targeted this 4-star, the Lincoln Kienholz. He is a Washington commit. Like I mentioned, he's from South Dakota, set to take an official visit. He did that. And I think if he didn't receive an offer this weekend, then he will. It's if it hasn't officially happened, I don't know. I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyways, and the Buckeyes may have to go into the portal for another quarterback, because Day likes to have 4 in the room. Scholarship, anyway. So transfer portal possible. Let's see. Let's talk about other guys. Running backs. The 3-star from Georgia, Demarion Wilcox. He has requested to visit December 9th and 10th. Instead of coming for this past weekend where he would have gotten very limited time with the coaches, he wanted to get the full recruiting experience and learn what Ohio State has to offer. Georgia and Bama have looked at him in the summer. He did visit Ohio State this summer. He's from Cincinnati. Keep that in mind. I think that's key. originally. He moved in 8th grade down to the Atlanta area. So he's like a 5'9", 195-pounder, kind of a late bloomer, of course. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a star rating bump at some point too. The other running back, Trey Cornist, I believe he's from Winton Woods. He might wait till the February signing day. He's a little bit bigger dude, like similar to Fletcher, 6'1", 215. So keep him in mind. Wide receivers, nothing new to report there. Everybody's pretty much locked up, even though you might hear the occasional, message board rumor about Ennis or Tate. It's all unfounded. Tight end. This is a concern of mine. You remember we had the decommitment of Ty Lockwood earlier. Now Jelani Thurman out of Georgia, he has visited Auburn 5 times. He's friends with some of the players there. I get that. But he's doing interviews only with Auburn media, not any Ohio State media. So that's kind of concerning. Ohio State says they're not worried, but I would be if the kid's gone to five games, so keep that in mind. Keon Keeley, the other D end, we've talked about ad nauseum, probably still a Bama lean. I think if he had his way, he would go to Ohio State. People in his camp, though, are pushing him towards Bama. Mateo, Uyunglele, still Ohio State, USC, Oregon, maybe a slight edge for the Buckeyes there. Again, you don't get a lot of info. And like we mentioned, Joshua Mickens, the DN that was on campus for the game, he is probably going to be a flip from LSU. He's from Indianapolis and currently committed to LSU, but I think Ryan Day is going to get the spatula out and Coach Jay is going to help him flip that sucker. So linebackers, Arian Carter out of Tennessee, he's a Bama lean. Ohio State is not out of this, so don't count him out yet. He'll be visiting Bama and Tennessee in December, so keep that in mind. It'd be nice to get him back on campus. Who else? Oh, we talked about the Garrett Stover commitment last week, I believe. 2024. They got him at safety. He's probably going to move down to linebacker. He's like freaking 6'2", 210. So he's kind of going to do some growing. And he's getting like the Pete Werner comps, probably because he's white. And he's got the size and speed, though, of Pete Werner. And at linebacker, looks like Tommy and Steele probably will both return, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see how that linebacker room fills up and what happened with C.J. Hicks on Saturday. Did he get a serious knee injury? That's concerning when he banged knees with Xavier Johnson on that kick return. So corners, we got 3 committed. No news is good news there, of course. Safeties, we got 3 committed there. And we got Hickman probably leaving. Tanner McAllister leaving. Hickman is leaving for sure. Tanner McAllister leaving, and could Lathan Ransom go? So that safety room could suddenly get very thin very fast. So opens the door for a 5-star Caleb Downs in this 23 class. So that's about all I got for you today. Keep it locked in here. We'll still be every day. I don't care when the season ends. I'll be here. So bringing it to you. Mondays are always recruiting, and might add another recruiting show during the week because we'll have less game to talk about. So keep it locked in, hit the like and subscribe, and leave a review. I really appreciate it. As always, go Bucks.